Hi Leo, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Leo, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Leo, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Leo Spirit. Alright, Leo, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Leo, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here and person B here. Bottom of my deck, I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So somebody feels things really backfired on them here because I think they do want to talk to the other person or send a message, but they don't know what to say. It's like they do want to apologize, but they know it's really going to be a lot of work to, maybe get that forgiveness or get a chance with the other person. So they are spying, they are watching, they are trying to maybe find out stuff about the other person. The other person says, "Yeah, you know what? This connection was too much of a load, too much of a burden. I'm focusing on finding new love for myself, or doing more enjoyable things for my life, because things were just not changing here. I'm manifesting right now. I'm manifesting wonderful things because in this connection, there was only disappointment. All the cups were empty. I'm trying to move away from that and move towards hopefully something brand new because I was very discontent in this connection." That's my first thought. Of course, I'm going to clarify these cards, do your action cards, all that. But before that, let's just ask the universe. And then we'll also do your dialogue message cards, Leo. So, Spirit, you tell me what's going on in this connection with Leo and their person. Why are they both feeling this way right now? Leo and their person, Spirit. Leo and that person. What's going on in this connection right now? All right, so the first card here, Leo says, obsession. Someone can't stop thinking about this connection. They're obsessed, watching, spying, doing everything possible. Second is jealousy. Yep. Some possessive attitudes are affecting this connection now. So there's jealousy, there's obsession. So the third card says intuition. You already know what's right for you. So do what you have to do, viewer, Leo. I don't know which side you're on, but use your own intuition now, because someone out there is very possessive and still very jealous over you. All right, so let's start with some dialogue message cards, Leo. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. Leo and their person, Spirit. Leo and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Leo and their person, Spirit. Let's take a few more from another deck. Leo and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? One more. Leo and their person, Spirit. All right, let's take a few more from a third deck, and then we'll start the reading, Leo. Leo and their person, Spirit. Leo and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Leo, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, every day I pray, God, please bring us back together. The thought of you being with someone else really breaks my heart. Jealous, possessive. I want to be 100% honest and transparent with you now. Okay. The next one says, I don't feel as though I'm good enough for you. I've seen the future with you. I want you by my side. Telling you that I need you now will be the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. I know that I'm marriage material. And I know that deep down, you know that too. I'm considering moving on with a soulmate. I really didn't want to have to. I intuitively know that we will unite in divine timing. I see you in my dreams, wishing it was a reality. When you told me you thought I was too good to be true, I was one of the few good and true people in your life. I hate it when I communicate with you and you could keep the conversation going, but you shut it down. Can't you tell I'm trying to get you to coerce it out of me? I want to tell you what's going on, but I can't just come out and say it. Damn. I wish that you could love yourself the way that I loved you. I had to lose you to learn to love myself unconditionally, so that then you could learn to do the same. I am now shining brighter, and I have faith that you will one day see the true love and light within you, as I do. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Leo, let's start this reading. Let's start with person A's energy, and newcomers, please remember these are not gender based, and I'm not going to be guessing which side you're on because I could be dealing with two Leos on either side. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, or neighbor. So please use your own judgment here. This is, after all, a general reading. All right, so person A, let's focus on you first. How are you feeling right now? Why the Page of Wands in reverse? Why the Page of Wands in reverse? Yeah, I think person A knows they are angry. They are very angry. They are very jealous. They're very resentful because they feel that person is not talking to them or not interested in them and has released them as somebody who was very toxic or immature or maybe just a player. Now they don't know how to come out of that slot that they've been put in. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be left out in the cold. I'm not happy without my person. Now I realize I don't want anyone else. That's the cup I want. But the fear is that maybe the other person has cut them out. There are trust issues now. The other person's angry with me. Like now, I think person A is kind of going back and forth in their mind as to how do I now tell them that now I choose them. It's like now I'm ready. How do I reveal my true feelings without getting rejected? It's like they fear that if they now speak up, they may just get rejected. Am I right, person A? What's the Two of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles. What's this back and forth? Yeah, look at the stress. Look at the anxiety. Anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, they don't know what to do. Why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. Person A says because they know they did something which they have to first and foremost apologize for. Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, this person was, they never stepped up. They never took responsibility for this connection. Maybe they are insecure now, whether they come with an apology, whether it will be accepted or not. They do know that they created some big imbalance in this connection. So it's like, now how do I start? Like, how do I put in the work? Now I'll have to start from scratch kind of a thing. So tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because things have totally ended. It's like now they're realizing that, there's a void in their heart without their person. This was the person they should have nurtured, nourished, taken care of. This is my true partner, somebody I want to grow old with. It's like they know all that now, but it's going to be a lot of work. And especially now, since they never spoke up earlier maybe, or they never expressed their emotions. It's like, how do I express my emotions to them now? They are watching, they are spying, they are keeping tabs on the other person even now. So, but somewhere they feel whatever they did in the past, it backfired on them. They are afraid that they've been dropped. This person is very, very discontent now. They're very discontent. Now they're missing that golden cup. Now none of their other options are looking good enough. All they can think of, how can I reconcile with my person now? I do love them. I want to fight for their attention. But, okay, so tell me then, Person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now? Person A says, I don't know. That's the reason I'm spying. That's the reason I'm watching. That's the reason I'm keeping tabs on them. What are you watching? Tell me. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. But they want to know if there is any chance. Is it totally over? Is it totally over, this long-term commitment? Has that person moved on? Or is there a chance for things to still move towards a positive direction? I think they are trying to find out the truth about whether person B has seriously turned their back on them. If they go towards them, will they be rejected? It's like they are trying to figure things out before they make a move. Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords? Yeah, but they don't have the courage. They don't have the courage because somewhere they are also they're depressed. They don't want their person to go and have passion with anyone else. They don't want their person to go and give that cup of love to anyone else. That's why they're spying. They're spying. This person could be very depressed right now. They could be very depressed about the fact that the other person has unchained themselves, cut off those ropes that were keeping them stuck. It's making them angry. It's making them upset. It's making them very, very frustrated. Person A says, I thought that I was the one who was on the victory stage. I was the one who had all the power in this connection. But look at my person. They're glowing. They're looking so good. Now I don't know whether they even want me back or what can I do to get them back. Somewhere I think person A is very scared that they will not get a second chance now. That they've lost out on this 10 of Pentacles connection. That they have been dropped. And they've lost out on something that could have been a happily ever after, right? But they still want it. This person still wants it and they're still thinking, is an apology enough? Can I work on this now, right? Why? Because now they are devastated. They feel, I should have given that offer earlier. Now if I go and start, what if my offer is not even accepted? They don't want this connection to end. At least from their end, they don't want this connection to end. All right, so what action they will finally take, I'll open later, Leo. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling now? Why the 10 of Wands? 10 of Wands. Yeah, person B says, you know what, Omkaratarot, I have been carrying all the weight of this connection on my shoulders because I truly at one time did see that, maybe we were meant to be together. But right now, this burden that I've been carrying alone has been too much for me to bear. I've been carrying all these 10 wands myself. It should have been, they carry some and I carry some. Then we would have made a perfect pair. But I realized I was the one who was carrying all the load. So somewhere person B says, to return back to this person or have them return back to me is like going back to a place where I don't value myself. Because they never valued me, they never nurtured me, so it doesn't give me that feeling of joy. I think that would be a very foolish mistake to allow them back in. In fact, I think person B is more focused on finding a new soulmate now. It's like, if I have to give my heart to someone, I might as well give it to somebody new. Why would I want to repeat something which made me feel bad? Knight of Cups. Yeah, person B says, I don't want somebody who's going to now choose me after being with so many people, or they treated me like an option and now they tell me, I want somebody straight away to come and offer me their cup of love and, tell me that I'm their chosen one. So person B is like, they're making up their mind that I'm not going to wait around for this person anymore. I'm going to choose a brand new direction because the person I was dealing with, person A, was just a trickster, right? I was very, very disappointed in this connection. So I might as well shut the door now, be single, be independent, right? Rather than go back to a person who all they did was break my heart. So person B has been very disillusioned and they've lost hope and faith with person A from what I feel. So tell me then, why do you feel this way, person B? World in reverse. I think they feel they gave person A a lot of chances. I gave them many chances to try once more, because maybe, you guys have known each other for a long time, or maybe there were children involved or something. But each time, person B says, each time I trusted them, all they did was take my love for granted. This person turned out to be very selfish and very self-centered. It was all about them. So right now, Omkara Tarot, I'm manifesting something brand new for myself. What are you manifesting? Tell me. Magician, what are you manifesting? They're making a decision not to go back or accept accept that this connection is over. So what do you want then? What are you manifesting for your future? They just want to be free. They want to have forward movement. They want to try new things. They want to travel. They want to make new friends. It's like, I want positive growth in my life. I don't want to go back to somebody who, didn't make me happy, or who made unwise and foolish choices. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now? Person B says, I realized that all the cups they were offering me were all empty. None of them had love in it. I checked each and every one of them till I realized it's time to walk away. Walk away towards maybe a brand new Two of Cups. Why? Because they were very discontent. They were unhappy. Yeah, I think person B is pulling back their energy big time, and they're saying, you know what, I don't trust them anymore. I have trust issues, I'm angry, I'm upset, because I realized that all that time I wasted on a connection, it was with a person who was trying to be a false emperor. They were not true, they were egoistic, they were prideful, they were stubborn, they wanted to have all the power in the relationship. Yes, you're right, I have lost hope, I have lost faith, and I've had my heart broken big time. It's like I would rather just be single and independent rather than repeat a chapter with person A. So yeah, person B is shutting the door because they were very disappointed. Okay, so now let's see what actions. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle this deck now, Leo, if the storyline has been resonating, do let me know. You can do that by tapping the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment or something. That'll be wonderful. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, person A, back with you now. Action from your end towards person B, or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Devil. Oh my God, this is obsession. This is total obsession. Okay, so tell me, why the devil? Person A. Are you afraid? Are you being obsessive? Are you jealous? What's wrong? Why the devil in your Eight of Wands, Empress, Queen of Cups, and the World card? Strength, Chariot, Ten of Wands. Person A is obsessed. They want to have a conversation with person B. They want to tell person B that I still love you and you are the person that I want to have a future with. I want a brand new chapter with you. But right now they are very burdened, very overwhelmed, because they know they have that one shot, right? In that one shot, either they will be rejected or accepted. If they get rejected, it's going to be a lot of heartbreak. So this person is stuck. They are stressed out. They are having stress, sleepless nights. I don't know. Person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A, or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Person B's action, Spirit. Three of Cups. Do you want to reunite with person A, or you are just out there having a jolly good time with your friends and family and living it up? What's the Three of Cups? Do you want a reunion? Person B, what's the Three of Cups? Three of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. All right. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands. No, I have a feeling person B says, you know what, I'm running as far away as I can because this person, they treated me like an option in their life. I have had a very sad time. I've been hurt and betrayed very badly. So right now, I'm focusing on my future. I'm healing myself. I'm spending time with friends. I'm feeling free. I'm feeling joyful. I'm feeling happiness in my heart. I got my life back in control. My money looks good. I'm working on my own self. And yes, they could be out there actually trying to just enjoy their life with friends and family, and with people who make them feel good, and people who actually have a balanced connection with equal give and take. So person B has now found their confidence. It's like they are glowing right now and they are excited about the future. So I think person A knows that, and that's why they're in the devil energy. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? Overall energy. Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Hermit. This is person A. They're scratching their head now. It's like, oh my God, what do I do now? If I go and tell them anything, what if they have other people or other suitors and they say, Namaste, I'm not interested in you. So this person is feeling very, very lonely, and they're kind of isolating themselves, wishing, hoping, praying. But somewhere I think this person is scared now that even if they go with an apology now, they're not sure whether their apology will be accepted. Maybe the other person by now has other options. What if they have, a new boo in their life or something? They don't know what the choice is going to be. That's why they are stuck. They're going back and forth in their own mind as to what do I do now? So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Leo.